the conflict there. I'm joined by Vitaly Shevchenko, who joins us from BBC Monitoring and just returned from Ukraine the other day. Great to have you with us, Vitaly. We were seeing that Russian lawmakers, this was just today, this development, they have passed a direct appeal to Vladimir Putin to recognize the Russian-controlled separate states of Donetsk and also Luhansk. Explain to our viewers why that is significant.
Well, from here on, two options are possible. First is that Putin listens to Russian lawmakers and says, yeah, I will recognize those statelets as independent, which will mean a huge escalation in hostilities in eastern Ukraine and basically become an enormous obstacle towards the peace process. Secondly, if Putin says no to the suggestion, that will be, I'm sure that will be presented by the Kremlin's media machine as a sign of goodwill on Russia's part and will be used to reinforce the narrative that's been coming from Moscow all this time, i.e. that no, we're not planning to attack Ukraine. See, we're not even trying to recognize their independence because we want peace.
And has President Putin said that specifically?
Well, he was asked about whether he's going to recognize these tiny Russia-backed statelets, and he was kind of evasive at a news conference today. But my reading of his remarks is that he didn't seem too keen to do that.
So, talking about that region, I know you're just back from Ukraine, but obviously monitor this very closely, Vitaly. What are people telling you? What did you see and hear?
Well, I visited a beautiful port city called Odessa on the Black Sea coast, basically a stone's throw from Crimea. And if you're not following the news, you would not get the feeling that this is a country that's basically preparing for war, because most people are really keen to get on with their lives. And what they've been telling me is that we're concerned about whether we're going to be able to put food on the table, whether we're going to be able to make both ends meet should hostilities break out. And there was talk of air links being severed with Ukraine, and the people were busy chatting about whether they're going to be able to travel. So the impact of possible upswinging hostilities, the way it's seen on the ground is, practical. What does it mean for me?
Exactly, I suppose coming back to everybody's individual life for these headlines that they see in the news. Vitaly Shevchenko from BBC Monitoring, thank you so much for spending some time with us here on Context. But Amanda